up.
That took all the air off of that 24 car of William Byron. It had to get completely out of the gas. William now in that second lane, making it work.
And the 42 slides, tags the 43. Bubba Wallace back into traffic, and the outside wall caution comes out.
Heavy damage to the 43. You saw it live. Started with a little stack up. The 42 got loose in front of the 11 as they stack up off the corner.
Heavy damage to the 42 as well. This ground is so wet. Just car gets wiggles, then runs up in front of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin really nowhere to go. Gets into the back of the 42. Look at the 42 just get destroyed when he went in that grass. So we talked about he just got a little bit loose, and just somebody, he didn't have anywhere to go. Right here, loose, right up in front of Denny Hamlin. Now out of control, Bubba Wallace. Nowhere to go. Now, only thing he can do is lock it down and hope. He did get into Eric Almirola there.
He did. I didn't see that the first time through. And, Jeff, I know this sounds silly, but I want to ride on board with Denny Hamlin in the 11. You know, talk about flashing in front of you right here. We're going to see the wiggle. I want to see how hard he hit. I tell you, Jeff, that's not a slight bit of contact. I think the 11 is...
Oh, Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters up and over. Austin Wayne Self in the 22, and that upside down 99 is Timothy Peters in that truck for the very first time this season.
Timothy was giving that truck such a great ride.
There's the replay of the accident that brought out the final caution in the wild ride endured by Timothy Peters.
It looked like the 22 of Austin Wayne Self just got a little bit loose on exit of turn number 4. Got into Johnny Sauter. Watch him get loose on the bottom. Gets into Johnny a little bit. Turns him sideways. Ben Rhodes able to get by. Timothy commits to the bottom. Austin Wayne comes down there. Wild ride for Timothy. Well, Timothy just really didn't even have any choice but to go to the bottom, did he?
No, that normally Austin would have probably come back up the racetrack after that, and he didn't.
How about the view from Matt Crafton?
Trouble right here. Out of the fourth turn, one car goes sliding toward the infield wall. It's Chase Elliott.
Oh, no.
Regan Smith spins out in the tri-oval, and when Elliott's car hit that grass, it's like the blade of a shovel hitting the turf. The front splitter just hits it and digs in. We're under the first caution of the day.
Yeah, he was running 8th and doing a pretty nice job of just trying to mind his manners there, I think. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I was really hoping that car would spin backwards into that grass. We see how this grass just grabs that splitter and rips it off, and that's exactly what happened to Chase Elliott here.
Car owner Rick Hendrick looking on at his rookie pole sitter stalled in the grass in the tri-oval. Take a look at the number 24.
Right in here.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it's also a tricky place to be. I mean, we're starting to see Hamlin become a big issue. You can see the back of the car just comes up out a little bit. Looks like the 19th of Carl Edwards, when he got up to his left rear, it just started pushing the air on that car, and it just took the air off of his spoiler, and around he came.
It just stepped out, and I think it shows that Jeff and I were talking about this earlier, how hot the third and fourth turn is, because the sun beams down on that end of the speedway. Then we got a little tailwind off of turn 4. And we've seen a number of cars get loose.
Watch this as he gets to the tri-oval grass.
Bam.
And that blade just digs in.
Yep. Just rips the nose right off the car. Here you go. Boom.
Oh. Not sure if there was any damage to the front of Carl Edwards, number 19, as Elliott came right across.
It's not quite clear. Carvick's on the outside of him. Now, boom, he didn't make a commitment.
Oh, and around goes the car behind him. That's the 6, or excuse me, the 9. A very close call there for Sam Hornish Jr. in the 9. The caution comes out.
Now we're getting closer to the possibility of a green-white checker.
We've seen
Murray
this.
got together.
Yeah, we have. We've seen this time and time again. You see the splitter makes huge contact with the grass. The car starts to bounce. Luckily, it lands on all four. It just continues to spin. But we've seen this. The 9 goes to make a move, looks for that inside line, wasn't clear of the 1, drives across his nose, ends up spinning through the grass.
Tore the splitter completely off when it grabbed the grass initially. And then once again, hit hard and up into the air. A wild ride for Sam Hornish Jr.
Okay, Mike, now the guys are saying, all right, we're coming to a caution here in 3 more laps.
Whoa, trouble!
Oh, trouble.
And around goes Brad Keselowski
That's
off
not
of
gonna be
Kyle
good.
Larson. Into the wall. Slamming on the brakes behind him. Everybody gets by. Contact, I believe, with Kyle Larson. Sent Keselowski into the outside wall and spinning. Bit of damage on Kyle Busch, perhaps, from that one.
Yeah, Brad's car is pretty well destroyed. Just trying to limp it back to the garage. I can't tell about the 18. Apparently, he had some contact with someone. Right here, it looks like Kyle Larson said, I think I got an opening or a hole to get into. Wasn't quite enough room. Came into the left front fender of the 2-car. Keselowski sent him in the wall.
Well, that's where it got dicey when he was coming back up on the racetrack in front of all these drivers.
I see what happened to the 18. Yeah, he had to take evasive action to the grass.
About 22 right here, 22. Oh.
Larson moves up just that much, makes contact.
Yep.
And Keselowski did not strike the outside wall until just then. Into the safer barrier. And
Austin,
boy, shades of last fall at Talent.
And Alan Kowicki leading this.
Oh, look at Earnhardt got sideways. Somebody looked like made some contact.
We've got a problem.
Contact here. For sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe Waltrip car gets on his roof and over and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch in what appears to be a very, very serious crash.
It was up a little bit high, and Darrell looked like they just went together as they came off of turn 2 and started Darrell to the infield, and Rutten took him with him.
Car rolled over 5 or 6 times and came to rest on its side